Hey, hello, hello, they know, hello, hello, they know, hello, hello, they know, hello, hello, they know. Gotta love that though, loshow, can't say no so, baby. Hey.
Right now, the big deal is the $1 Million Man, America's Most Wanted. Everybody's been talking about it. Everybody's been seeing him. He interrupted Obama. This dude is getting it. Worth $1 million for, what, 7 days? 6, 8 days? Anyway, the $1 Million cop killer, Christopher Dorner, killed a police officer, a sheriff, and a police officer's daughter. This dude was lethal. This dude seeked revenge on the LA because he felt that they were crooked. It was nothing but corruption. It was racism. All that built up. And so he rampaged and murdered police officers and their families. That's some sick shit. Yo, what's up with these people right now? Come on now. They were searching for him for more than a week. They put a bounty on him. And you know, it was over after that. This dude in the mountains, grabbing hostages in cabins, and just had a battle. Bullets flying. It's one dude and a whole squad of people busting at you. So he chopped off 2 people because this dude was like a marksman. I don't know if you can pull up his, his profile, his picture. You know what I'm talking about, so people can know what it is. But yeah, he was definitely skilled in that. But he had like a handgun. It wasn't like, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't a automatic or nothing like that. But they said he went out in a blaze of glory. You know what I'm saying? They threw tear gas, engaged in bullets. He may be alive. He may be. Now they're saying that, you know, the house burnt down. They burned down the walls. They went through the wreckage, and it's like they assume that his body is burnt in the cabin. Now they won't know for a couple more days, you know, autopsy, all that stuff, but they assume that. Now it could have been one of the hostages. It could have been him. He could have shot himself and just burned to death. That's a messed up way of going, but you know, that's how it be. Moving on. North Korea. They out here making bombs. These Koreans are seriously like trying to create something slick. Boom. Like, I don't know if it's going to be that. Well, shoot, you never know. They said it can take like a whole city down. One shot. It's a wrap. Now, on Tuesday, they conducted a nuclear test which developed high signals like an earthquake would. North Korea, 2 previously nuclear tests were done in 2006 and 2009. Now, with this year, they stepped a little bit closer to making a nuclear warhead. Do you understand that? A nuclear warhead. These motherfuckers crazy. Now, they say it's small enough and has range to possibly strike the United States of America, the West Coast. Like, Cali is gone if they going that hard. Like, so, you know, the president was like, nah, we not having this. You violated code. You know, you posed a threat to the U.S. Now, Obama's talking his talk. So, you know, China was like, they strongly agree, and they warned North Korea to stop doing that, to even worsen themselves. You know, that's Asia right there, and they messing them up. So Obama had the State of the Union the other day, and pretty much, you know, it was definitely important for everyone to hear and to listen and to, you know, think about. But the main key points that I came across was definitely education. We must have better education and get that education to have better jobs, to have more money. And speaking of money, he pled that he was going to raise the minimum wage to $9. So people can get off food stamps and they can get some money, they can get a car, and you know, they can live a little more comfortable. Of course, he went into the gun violence, the gun control, influence, and impose strong background checks and trafficking. That's really what it is. Like, people are talking about all the automatics. They're going to take guns away from people that need to have guns or have to have guns. It's not that. He just wants to influence the background checks and the trafficking, because that's what it is. Guns are getting into the wrong hands, and we have to stop that. And that's what he's trying to do. Let the man do it. So also, he was saying that over 30,000 troops would come home this year, and by 2014, the war will be done out there in the Middle East. So, you know, that's great. Some local news: College Park, murders in Maryland. I don't live too far from here, so I'm like really kind of, you know, on this, because down the street from Maryland University, it was two roommates. Matter of fact, three roommates. They were living in a house, and apparently one of the roommates burned the rug or burnt something downstairs in the basement, and the crazy guy got upset and pulled a gun out and shot. So I guess he burned my rug. I'm shooting your face. That's how he went, and then he just killed himself. Now, they said the dude that killed himself and killed his roommate was mentally insane. Well, he had a mental illness, so the dude was loco. You know, and it's been like a problem. So he should have kind of knew that, but you know, college kids, they just want to get in, get cheap, and you know, graduate. So whatever. And it's been numerous robberies going on out there in College Park. That's crazy, man. We need to get together, people. Also, another tragedy was in Silver Spring. A young boy, 14 years old, in Silver Spring, suffocated and beaten his baby sister of 7 months. Now, the mother was at work, working overnight, came back, baby was dead. The little boy confessed that he covered his sister's mouth because she wouldn't stop crying. Really? This is your sister right here, and you did that? So he's being charged as an adult. First degree murder. 14 years old. He's probably, what, in 6th grade? Middle school. What are you thinking about? Come on, man. Now your life is done. Wake up. This is crazy. Speaking of crazy, in the Northeast region, they had to dig themselves out. The DMV, we did it before a couple of years ago. They had about over 3 feet of snow, shoveling all that driveway. I remember that. Back hurting, sleeping good. Oh, man, they said over 200,000 homes and businesses are without power. And it's going from like New York up to some parts of Canada. They never thought it would be like this. They didn't think it was going to go this hard. It was over 10 deaths in this blizzard. One that really stuck out was a little boy, 10-year-old boy in Boston. He died from carbon monoxide by being in the car while his dad was shoveling all that snow. That's crazy. You know, but they're getting through it. They're you know, they're gonna maintain. You know, that's what brings people together. But on a lighter note, Lil Wayne is into fashion. Well, I guess everybody would know that. You know, he's all into a bunch of all types of stuff. But now he has his own shoe. So you're gonna be seeing Lil Wayne and Lil Wayne dudes gonna be rocking this and acting like Lil Wayne with the Skittles. I remember when Design came out, rocking the light ups. Yeah, that was throwback. And then we're gonna get into fashion a little bit later. Also, I want to touch up on the Grammys. We're gonna get on the Grammys for a little bit too. Before the Grammys, I know Chris Brown, he was on his way with his boo, and the day before got into a car accident. Now, he was apparently driving away from the paparazzi trying to get at him, get that $1 million picture, and look what they got. Wreckage. And a lawsuit because Chris Brown is trying to go at their head for wrecking his car or whatever. So, we'll see how that go. Everybody need to leave my man Chris Brown alone.
Hey, hello, they know, hello, they know, hello, they know, hello, they know. Gotta love that though, low so, can't say no so, baby.